What the piff is going on, my fellow Zenites? Welcome to the easy way out in crypto. I got a burning question on my mind for you. Did you check your PulseX's balance with your coffee this morning? Well, certainly I did, and guess what? My PulseX's balance went up. What about yours? For in the past 24 hours, we accumulated a staggering 46 PulseX's for every 1 million coins that we are holding in our wallet, and that is 100% trustless yield and 100% DeFi. With that said, we are very grateful for that. Let's take a look at the general markets. Oh, the markets are quite down today. What is happening? The US government is selling off some bitcoins, and maybe it is more like a sell in May, but remember, come back in September event, like we often see in crypto, and like it was last year the case, and like it was the case in 2021 and also 2020 and also 2019, when we saw the big rise from 3k Bitcoin to 15k Bitcoin. The cycles are repeating exactly the same, even though those 4-year cycles have no reason. I don't know why they're repeating. It's kind of funny. However, one thing is certain, that one time in the future those 4-year cycles will fall apart, and this theory is over. However, we are not there yet. We could see a sell in May, remember a comeback in September event here. Alright, with that said, let's go to our next topic of this video, which will be the PulseX sacrifice address. As you might know, that the PulseX sacrifice address is the biggest holder of DAI stablecoins. With the recent depegging of USDC, the PulseX sacrifice address increased its exposure to DAI 460 million. In DAI, however, it split it up over various addresses. As you can see here, if you want to go through this yourself, you can see it split it up. Here's 40 million, there's 105 million. I don't want to go through all of those. However, just that this is not just one address anymore that holds all those coins. It is split it up into multiple different wallets. However, the stablecoin, and here it comes to my theory, that Richard Hart, he's a very smart man, and wouldn't you think that he really wants to buy the bottom in Ethereum with all of those DAI stablecoins? Those are like 450 million US dollars in stablecoins. And don't you think he wants to swap them back into Ethereum, for example? I mean, Ethereum is the most likely coin he will swap back into, because he doesn't like Bitcoin, as he often says, and he likes Ethereum. So I think it could be really interesting to view those wallets and just see what they're going to do, especially when the price volatility comes back in. And as you may know out of my previous video, where he said that the bottom is not in and we will see 11k very likely, and $300 to $600 in Ethereum, I will definitely keep my eyes upon those wallets, and it's the rule, like, follow the money. So if they make any moves, I will just assume that this is the right time to take heavy positions back into crypto. And of course, this is just for all of you guys who want to allocate big amounts of money. So for all you other guys, if you are not already wealthy, there is only one choice, and that is PulseX's. Because if you are not already wealthy, you cannot afford to diversify. And me, myself, I have a very big position in PulseX's, and I'm backing this protocol since day one, and I will continue to do so, because Conrad Zen is an absolute fabulous character. He has been a Bitcoin Foundation member, he has been an early advocate for hacks, and I think he will just continue to win. He had multiple companies, and I think what he's doing is just a matter of time until PulseX's will return massively on our investments. Moreover, I want to show you one thing. I don't like to brag this much, but what is going on with the testnet v3 and v4 coming out right now, I actually called this. Look, I uploaded this even on the 1st March. I know nobody is reading my video description. However, sometimes this is very helpful to read my video description, because oftentimes I sum up the information I put into my video and I put it into a text so you can read it again. So let me read this to you very quickly. The anticipation is at an all-time high with the upcoming launch of testnet v3, even though the Shanghai update isn't live yet. The market already marketed with irrational exuberance. But don't forget, we've been here before. This is very important. Last year, we saw the same excitement about V2 announcement, only to be followed by a major correction, which we saw right now in the HEX price. So be careful and keep your eyes on the price. We saw nothing but Richard Hart leaving us in silence after the PulseChain V3 launch, exactly as I predicted, and I predicted this also on Twitter. I made multiple tweets about this and tried to warn you guys, because hexagons sometimes are really, they're like, with their FOMO, they spread so much FOMO and so much noise that some people just can't think clearly, and it is very important to keep a calm mind in those situations and do not get rolled over by the FOMO. Some hexagons are, yeah, they're just crazy. The day V3 launched, like, it was evening for me, and I was sawing this tweet on Twitter from Richard that it is launched, and on this day Hex shooted up to 12 cents. There was so much FOMO. I was just sitting there on my computer and looking at the DEX tools and seeing that all those whales were selling like crazy amounts, like 100k market sell, like 300k market sell of Hex. And then I saw all those fishes, all those tiny little fishes buying that up with their 10,000 buy, $1,000 buy, $5,000 buy. That was crazy. The order book was literally rolling, and those whales were just dumping on their heads. It was absolutely crazy. Yeah, haven't seen that in a while, but I tried to warn you guys. Alright, for the end of this video, we are going to take a quick look at the PulseX's price. There are some entities start selling again, probably with the overall market going down. The PulseX's price is always lagging a little bit behind. When you see like Bitcoin dropping 4 or 5%, and then you see PulseX's up 2%, and then you know, okay, let's wait like 2 or 3 hours, then PulseX's is down as well, and it is happening exactly as well. But do not try to time the market in PulseX's. This is very stupid to do, because PulseX's is particular coin where you get massively rewarded for holding, and you get massively rewarded for just holding very, very long. That is because of the compounding interest. The best thing you can do with a compounding interest coin is just let it sit there and let it compound over time. Time is your friend and action is your enemy. This is very important to understand. When you are in this coin, you are holding it at least to the next bull market, because that is the time where you are going to make massive gains. Okay? Compounding interest throughout the bear market, price increase in the bull market, and that is it. That will do it for you. Of course, no financial advice, I must say that. Alright, I hope you enjoyed my little video, and I see you guys in the next one. Easy way out.